Well, the nights are getting colder and most of us don't want to roll out from underneath those covers in the morning. But imagine if you didn't have a bed to roll out of. Sadly, that's the case for many kids in our area, and you can help fix that situation in a simple way. Dan Pellizzari with Let's Build Beds is here with how. Good morning. Thanks for joining us today.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. And just to mention, you're not driving. Nobody needs to worry. You're just in your car.
I just found someplace quiet to park.
Yes, yes. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the need in our community for beds. It sounds really simple. It's, you know, it's something we probably don't even think of. We just take for granted, but there's a huge need in our community.
Yes, there is a great need. Children are going to bed without a place to sleep, and just this week alone, when we were able to reach out to some different communities, we received a total of 30 requests for beds. Actually, I think it was 35 this week alone for children that didn't have beds of their own, and we're going to be taking them out. So the Delta Community Build is going to be a huge event for us. We're so grateful for North Star BlueScope Steel. They're going to be sponsoring this event. They're going to be making sure that we have the capacity to build 150 beds this weekend.
Wow.
We're really excited about that. We're hoping that the whole Delta community, along with the Let's Build family, and anybody who's really interested in seeing what happens at one of our build events, gets an opportunity to come out. You know, it's going to be kind of inclement weather this week, so it's a good opportunity to come out and participate in an event. It's going to be in a tent that's got heaters out there, and we have a little bit of a surprise. There may be some live streaming of some bed deliveries, but I can't confirm that. So.
How cool is that to see, you know, the effort that you're putting in to help build these beds and then seeing them delivered to the families? That's so incredible. You guys have got this down to a science. This is something you've been working on for a few years now, and you know how to build a bed and do it efficiently. So
you know,
how do you do it?
Well, I have to tell you, I have to give huge props to Mike Horvath. He's one of the other directors, and he's an engineer that works for Dana, and he just has our assembly line process down to a science. He really does, and he makes it possible for people of any skill level, whether you've used the power tool before or you've never used one at all, to come out and participate. And we do ask that if somebody does have something where they may be incapable of, they have a wheelchair access or they need something like that, let us know ahead of time and we'll try to make some type of accommodation, because we want to make our events as inclusive as possible so that everybody can come out and participate and give back to the community and enjoy the experience.
Yeah, there's a job for everybody to do. You know, you need people, to grab screws or get washers or, but you have a job and you can figure out something that everybody can participate in. So you're building 150 beds. That's a lot of beds to do in one day, but you're asking people to sign up online so you're covered for the whole day.
Right. So there is going to be, the event goes from 9 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We do have a sign-up genius on the Let's Build Beds Facebook page, and you can sign up from either the 9 to 12 o'clock shift or the 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock shift. And then that way we'll have an idea of how many volunteers that we'll have throughout the day, so that we can make sure that we're covered and we can have an opportunity to keep building all day long. And with 150 beds, we're going to need as many volunteers as we can throughout the day.
Yeah, to make that happen. But when you hear about the need, and then when you see these beds being delivered to these children, it's just a really remarkable thing to be part of. What do you love so much about getting these beds built for these kids?
The most amazing thing is being able to go out on the deliveries and seeing these children when they get their bed that they've never had before, and they run up and they start jumping up and down, and they literally will roll into the bed and cover themselves up immediately, and they start saying thank you, and they actually want to learn how to come out and build beds. They ask us if they can come out and deliver beds with us to help other kids get a bed of their own, which is just amazing. I mean, they're so selfless, and they want to give back as well. One of the things I would like to mention, Let's Build has made it easier to request a bed. We do have a new website. It's letsbuild.org. Let's Build is one word. It's letsbuild.org. And we have a new sign-up sheet, so it's much easier to sign up for a bed and request a bed. So if people have a child or know a child between the ages of 3 to 17 that doesn't have a bed of their own, they can go to that website, letsbuild.org, and be able to sign the child up for a bed.
Wonderful. You have the address right there on the screen, and then also make sure you sign up to help with the build on Saturday in Delta. Dan, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.